everyone's excited to get started. You know, of course, coaches always look for a little more practice time, but the players, they're ready to go. They know what needs to be done with a lot of veteran players returning. And they've really taken the younger players under their wing and understand for us to be as successful as we think we can, they have to have them ready.
I think we're excited to just play games. That sounds simple, but we're excited for Friday against Dartmouth. It's one game at a time, and you say you practice and practice and practice, and we even got a little bit of a break by going to Europe and being able to play games. I think it was good for us to do that, but I think that these games are going to be really exciting because every game there's a new strategy and it's fun.
I think it's really important that we all buy into each other. The underclassmen, like the freshmen, they buy into us because we're buying into our juniors and seniors, and they're never going to lead us astray. So anything they say, they're always trying to help us, always trying to make us better players, and following their example helps us to lead by example for our freshmen and get them to where they need to be for this upcoming season.
As I said, not a bad problem to have when you're deep. It's just up to us to manage, to make sure we're exploiting their strengths and getting the most out of them when they're on the floor, and really accentuating the players that we've had here for a few years. You know, they've been out on the floor so many minutes, I felt that we wore them out a little bit in game situations, where now I think we're going to get the best from them.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, we have depth, and the depth comes from both seniors, juniors, and then there's underclassmen. And I think that what makes this team unique is the upperclassmen really take care of the underclassmen, and the underclassmen buy into it. They listen and they take our advice. So I think that that really shows on and off the floor.
Yeah, it's awesome having so many shooters on this team. I'm always willing to make that extra pass, and sometimes I make one too many passes, but I always know if I'm going to kick it out to Rachel or Meg or Jess or anyone on this team, they're going to hit that shot, and I just trust in them, and like our word is trust, so I trust if I kick it out to them, they're going to hit that open shot.
Well, anytime we have a home game, we're excited. Not many people in our out-of-conference schedule want to come here to the DAC, and then getting a team like Vanderbilt to come up to play us here in Philadelphia is really exciting. We know that will draw great attention, and it's a chance for us to turn some heads, to really prove what we think we are this season.
One game at a time, so Dartmouth is the most important. But again, I mean, Denise mentioned Vanderbilt coming up to us is, I mean, that's awesome. They're a big time school and they're coming up to our gym, and people don't like to play here, so it's fun that they're coming. And then Syracuse being on the schedule. So I think our preseason is a very strong preseason. So I think if we take care of business, it's going to prepare us a lot for the CAA.
I think the number one thing has to be defense. You know, we do have, you so often talk about the offensive game and the scheme of it, and I enjoy that a great deal, you know, taking advantage of the defense on the other end. But for us to be really good, we have to commit to playing defense night in and night out.
One of the best underclassmen leadership-wise is Kelsey Lidge. She just buys into her role. We have a lot of scorers, we're deep, and as a point guard, you're looking for the person who's going to get the stop or get the rebound or take the charge, and I can always count on Kelsey Lidge to do that.
Love diving on the floor. I love doing all the little things. It's not really something a lot of people see. They usually look at who's got the most steals or the shots. I'm the one who likes to get the deflection, dive on the floor for the loose ball, save it from going out of bounds. It's something I've always done.
Well, Jackie, of course, being here so long, knows exactly what we need from her. And we always ask Jackie to continue to lead by example. She works hard. She's great on and off the court, but off the court, she really takes the time to look after her teammates. On the court, you know, it's Meg Creighton who has the ball in her hands the majority of the time, who is our floor general. You know, we call her a coach on the court, and she just knows exactly what needs to be done and is capable of directing while, you know, she has that pesky defender on her hip throughout. I would say one who's really stepped into leadership role this year, Rachel Pearson, again, having understanding as a senior of knowing what needs to be done. And then Sarah Karen has become more vocal in her junior years.
I'm excited. I don't really buy into the whole preseason rankings. I think that play will speak for itself. I mean, it's exciting to be second, but that means nothing. It's on a piece of paper. But I'm excited to play a CAA game again. I haven't played a CAA game since 2014, and it was a long time ago. So I'm excited to just get back on the floor and hopefully stay healthy, and then at the end of the year win a CAA championship.